It tells of a war of unmatched scale and ferocity, the likes of which would never be seen again. One dark, fateful day, the earth cracked wide, and malevolent forces rushed forth from the fissure. They mounted a brutal assault on the surface people, driving the land into deep despair. They burnt forests to ash, choked the land's sweet springs, and murdered without hesitation. They did all this in their lust to take the ultimate power protected by her grace, the goddess. The power she guarded was without equal. Handed down by gods of old, this power gave its holder the means to make any desire a reality. Such was the might of the ultimate power that the Old Ones placed it in the care of the goddess. To prevent this great power from falling into the hands of evil swarming the lands, the goddess gathered the surviving humans on an outcropping on Earth. She sent it skyward, beyond the reach of the demonic hordes, beyond even the clouds. With the humans safe, the goddess joined forces with the land dwellers and fought the evil forces, sealing them away. At last, peace was restored to the surface. This is a tale that you humans have told for many ages, generation to generation. But there are other legends, long hidden away from memory, that are intertwined with this tale. Now, a new legend bound to this great story stands ready to be revealed. A legend that will be forged by your own hand. Hello, Loftwings and Layabouts. My name is TBsGuy, and welcome to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. So, I have never played this game before. Well, that's not true. I have played a few minutes of this game before, because back when it first came out on the Wii, I bought it, and I bought a Wii Motion Plus, which was the extra peripheral you needed to play the motion control sword thing. And I played it for 5 minutes, and I was like, okay, this seems okay, but I'll pick it up later. And then I never picked it up later. Okay, I guess we're getting the... No. And then I never picked it up later. I just slipped out of my head for some reason, and I had it on my Wii for all of the years that I had my Wii, and I just never played it, even though it's a Zelda game. So I figured out that was the time to correct that hole in my Zelda knowledge, that I've never actually played this game. And all of the reviews that I've read say that many of the issues that the original game had on Wii, many of the sort of little bothersome things and the quality of life problems, have been fixed in this HD version. We shall put that to the test, and hopefully I can figure out how to control the sword with a Pro Controller, because I am not doing motion controls with this if I can avoid it. If, however, it turns out to be necessary, well, I guess it'll just have to be necessary, won't it? Oh, that's a lot of teeth. Have a nice nap there, buddy. You know, for a Wii game, this looks damn good. Oh no, it's the Tooth Man!
Rise, Link. The time has come for you to awaken. You are fated to have a hand in a great destiny, and it will soon find you. The time has come for you to awaken. Link.
That's a pretty good way to do it. Oh, I love those birds. They're good. Yeah, you know what? This game rules. This game rules. I've decided now. This game rules. Some really good animation in the cutscenes. Hey, sleepyhead. I know how much you like to sleep in, so I'm guessing this letter will be your alarm clock this morning. Did I guess right? Rise and shine, Link. Today's the wing ceremony. You promised to meet me before it starts. Remember? You better not keep me waiting. Zelda. That's some really... That's genuinely some very good character animation. Like, not that Legend of Zelda has ever been a slouch in character animation, but that was, like, genuinely... Like, that little smile... And, like, the comedy timing of, like, the Loftwing interrupting his dream and, like, spitting the letter out in his face. But, yeah, for, okay, so I have to hold L to mess the camera around. I gotta say, for a Wii game that has mostly just been upscaled, like, you can tell, like, if you look at the texture on the wall here, like, that there's some like, aliasing going on there, like some jagged edges and stuff. But for a game that's mostly just been upscaled, you can kind of tell here as well, that little bright outline around the flowers, for example, that would be an artifact of upscaling. I think, like, you can see it around the edges of the leaves. That's kind of supposed to be hidden by, well, it's supposed to be hidden by, like, the blur of a lower resolution. But, like, for an upscaled Wii game, like, look at these textures, man. Like... Yeah, I mean, presumably they've used some kind of AI-enabled sort of filtered upscaler to do the work for them. But, I mean, it works. It does. Like, if you look too closely, the illusion falls apart a little bit, but you know, just don't do that then. All right, let's have a look around.
Yeah?
Morning, Link. So, today's the wing ceremony. Are you ready? Yeah, all I'm saying is everyone else is out practicing at the plaza, but you seem pretty relaxed about the whole thing. Of course, that Crimson Loftwing of yours is something special. I'd feel pretty confident riding him too. My bird won the last ceremony, but even I don't think he could beat that Red Terror of yours. Of course, a bird's true speed in the race always comes down to the skill of the rider. I'm something of a bird researcher around here, so, you know, if you ever find yourself in need of some bird expertise, come see old Pippet. You know what I like about Pippet? He has a nose. Look at that. He's got a proper nose, like an actual real one. And this is something I've always kind of loved about Zelda character design, is that the character designers who work on Zelda games, they know they know how much little details can do for a face. Like this guy, look at the flat top of his eyes, right? Like there's no curve to the top of his eyes whatsoever, and that's sort of created by that strong brow and those eyebrows, and he's got a fairly strong nose ridge as well. And when you just look at this guy, like, well, without thinking about anything else that you might possibly know about this character, what would you say the kind of person that he is? Well, you kind of instantly get like the sense that, okay, he's a bit of he might be a bit of a thinker. He might be a bit of a sort of a high-minded intellectual sort of type. And part of that, not all of it, but part of that comes down to just like that. you see the attitude of the character and the way that it's communicated through the shape language that's on display in his face. You kind of get that feeling. It also doesn't hurt that he has this upright posture. He has like the hands behind his back. And like he's like chest forward. He's very confident. He's got the long hair, and like white hair as well. Like there's lots of little things that go into the character design that sort of communicate the idea of this guy as a teacher. Also the fact that he's standing in a classroom, but the face construction, right? Like it helps. It does something for the character design. Let's see your face. Yeah, look at that.
Good morning, Link. Today's the big wing ceremony, right? Yeah, I was a flight, but I didn't make the cut, so I'm stuck back here at the academy. Plus, I got to move these barrels over to the kitchen. I was hoping to at least be able to cheer you on, Link, but I guess that's the way it goes. Go on out there and wow them, buddy.
No, turn around. I need to... But, like, look at... like, that big, fat, sort of round nose and the eyebrows and, like, the way that the eyes are, like, curved downwards. You get the sense, just from looking at him, that he's a bit of a sad sack, right? Oh, boy, I'm not moving fast with this thing. Okay. Where are they supposed to go? I'm just assuming this is some kind of side quest. Because there was a chef in there, yeah. Who's also got a fantastic character design on the face. Yeah. But let's, Hey, do you want a barrel? I've got a barrel. Yoink, there you go.
Oh, Link. Oh, you're delivering something for me? That was supposed to be Fledge's job. Anyhow, just bring the barrel here. Yes, here. What's on this? I told Fledge to carry that. It's probably for the best. That skinny boy will probably have gotten flattened. Say, don't you have some important ceremony or some such today? Well, thanks for the help.
Again, like that big nose, and again, the shape of the eyes is being used here. These eyes are perfectly round, and the eyelashes are arranged in like a sun-like circle around them, and there's so much character to Zelda faces. Like, there's so much. I love it. I adore it. Like, it's one of my favorite parts of how the Zelda games handle.
Thanks. That was a huge help, Link. I know it's not much. Here's half the pay the old lady offered me to do that.
Hey.
Yeah, I have to hang back and watch the academy today. Good luck with the ceremony, Link.
Hey, so that was worth it. How's about this one? Groose. I know that name. I can't remember what the character looks like, but I'm reasonably sure I'll...
Hey!
Link! If you're heading over to the plaza, the quickest way is out the door on the ground floor. The exit on the top floor is still locked, so you obviously can't get out there. What's taking that lunch lady so long? I'm gonna have a word with her later. Fine, I'll go out through the door. Hey, Link! Up here.
Yo.
Good morning to you, Link. Today is finally the day of the long-awaited wing ceremony. Be feeling ready? Oh, I just remembered there's something I'd like to ask you about. Target me, and we can have a quick chat. Right, okay. Set targeting, I know how that works. Bird statue, save? I guess. Yeah. Yeah. Hello. Ooh. Excellent. Always remember you can target someone to talk to them easily. And even when there isn't anything to target, it's a convenient way to quickly face you. Okay. Tutorial time.
Yo.
So, what are you up to? Rushing to get some last-minute bird writing practice this morning, Link? Oh? You have someone to meet. Ah, Zelda's waiting for you, is she? Perfect timing, then. You see, Zelda's father, Headmaster Gabora, has a pet named Mia, and, well, she scampered off again. Look. Over there. Do you see her? The headmaster's so busy working with Zelda to preparing for the ceremony, I thought that maybe I should feed her, but the ceremony's about to start, and I just put on a set of fresh clothes, and, well, you see. Will you help me out and go retrieve Mia for me? Sure, why not? Fantastic. So you'll do it. I know you're in a hurry, so I really appreciate you taking the time to help. You should be able to climb up somewhere over there. Yeah, fine. I get it. So, whoop. We're Assassin's Creeding this thing. And then dash. And climb. There really is some Breath, like you can kind of see the DNA of Breath of the Wild in here. Because like, hello. Did you just meow? Nice work! You brought it back safe and sound. Sorry for troubling you with this. I know you're busy, Link. Suppose you should feed Mia now. Please tell the headmaster that we found his pet. He should be up by the statue of the goddess. Speaking of character design and the ways that faces can be used to differentiate characters, I believe Zelda's there with him, so you should hurry along. Oh, yes, I should give you a reward. It's not much, but please take this. Don't tell the others. So speaking of the ways that character design can be used to differentiate characters, so this guy has like 90% of the same character design as the other guy we looked at, right? Difference being white hair, but also the way that the eyes and the nose are constructed on his face. And it gives him a very different character, right? Like it makes him feel like a very different kind of person. Just those little tiny changes, and that's why I'm always harping on about like the importance of facial character design, the importance of character design in general. As storytelling, it's not just aesthetics, it matters.
Oh.
Look at this guy! Holy shit!
Hey, morning, Link. How's life? Did you manage to get even a wink of sleep last night? Figured you might have been tossing and turning all night thinking about the big ceremony today. What am I doing? Yeah, I'm just fixing this gate here. It's been squeaky lately, and we can't have that on the day of the ceremony. Hey, you haven't forgotten to send your prayers to the goddess this morning, have you? Just face the bird.
Save, okay.
Yeah, I know those bird statues all over the skylight. It's about time you get in the habit of stopping in a statue every time you run by one. A prayer in time saves 9, if you know what I'm saying.
He's telling me to save the game often. Again, so much fucking character, because look what they're doing with his cheekbones, look what they're doing with his jaw, look what they're doing with his giant motherfucking chin. That is a face with a million tons of character. You will not mistake this character for anyone else. Ever, I think. Like, it's... Unless they design another character who looks exactly like him for some godforsaken reason.
Oh, you goddess, unite earth and sky, bring light to the land.
Not really sure how to sing that.
Hey, good morning, Link. I'm glad to see my Loftwing got you out of bed. I was pretty sure you'd sleep in and forget to meet me this morning. But look at this instrument, and look at this outfit. They're mine to use today in the ceremony, since I'll be playing the role of the goddess. Aren't they beautiful? Especially this instrument. They tell me it's just like the one the goddess was said to have in the legends. It sounds gorgeous too. I asked Father about it, and he says it's called a harp. And look at these clothes. I made this wrap myself, and we get to use it in today's ceremony. Between the harp and this outfit, I'm gonna make a great goddess today. I got you up early this morning because I wanted you to be the first to see me like this, Link.
Hey, Link! Link! Don't look now!
but I think she might be flirting with you. Just a feeling.
You look great.
I think so too, but it's nice to know you agree. Thanks, Link.
Wow, there you are, Zelda. Are you all prepared for today's ceremony?
Oh, hello, Father.
Ah, Link, you're here too? Outstanding. Oh, well, if you have ever played Ocarina of Time, you know that face, and that makes sense with the name Kapora Gabora, which is the name of the owl in Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. And I think they also retconned it to be the owl in Link's Awakening, but it's the owl characters throughout Zelda games, they have a face that looks remarkably like that. It's encouraging to see you up so early, given your capacity for sleep. No doubt today's ceremony had you too excited to close your eyes for once. If you win today's ceremonial race, you'll get to participate in the post-race ritual with Zelda. So, give it your best out there.
Oh, he's wingmanning his daughter.
Yeah, I mean, Link is dense as a bag of bricks, so she probably needs all the help she can get.
Yeah, about that. Father, I don't know if he can do it. Recently, Link hasn't been practicing much at all for the ceremony. And even when he's out riding his Loftwing, he's just lazily gliding around. Probably daydreaming. I don't know what he's thinking. He's gonna have to be in perfect control of his bird to win today.
No need to worry yourself, Zelda. Though you may have a point, today's wing ceremony tests the skill of his rider, as well as his bond to his bird. Victory will not come easily. And, as you pointed out, I haven't seen him practicing as hard as some of the other students. But you've known him since you were both very little. You should know better than to fret about him. You see, Link and his Loftwing share a special connection. Yeah, I've never seen anything quite like it. As you know, each of us in Skyloft is but one half of a pair. We're only made whole by our Loftwings, the guardian birds that the goddess bestows upon each of us as a symbol of her divine protection. When we are young, every one of us meets our Loftwing under the great statue of the goddess. It's quite a big moment, as I'm sure you recall. That first meeting between Link and his Loftwing was extraordinary. The bird that came to him was a crimson Loftwing. It is a breed so rare we were sure for some time it had vanished from the line. Yes, the boy and his bird seemed to share a profound connection from the moment they met. Do you recall when Link and that Loftwing of his first met? What a sight. The little boy just hopped up on that bird and gracefully flew away, without even a moment of instruction. They were meant for each other. And judging by how jealous you were that day, I'd say the friendship he shared with his bird didn't go unnoticed by you, my dear.
Oh, gee, do you think maybe Zelda has a thing for Link? I don't know. Maybe?
I can't blame her, it's like, you want a himbo, you can't do much better than a Link. But who can blame you? I'm sure you weren't the only one envious of the powerful bond shared by Link and his bird. Anyone who's a part of something special is bound to catch some nasty look sooner or later. Of course he hoots like an owl. Of course he does.
This contest is nothing to laugh at, Father. This ceremony is part of the final test for those training to become Knights of Skyloft. If Link doesn't fly fast enough during the race... What if Link messes up his big chance? What if he's not allowed to become a knight?
Calm down, my dear. It'll be fine. Honestly, it's almost as though you become a completely different person when you worry about Link.
Gee, I wonder why.
Listen, Link, you better fly your heart out today. At the very least, need to squeeze in a little practice time before the race. Come on, you'll thank me later.
There's some really good character animation there.
Here we are. Go on. Jump off the edge and call your Loftwing. It's almost time for the ceremony, so try to practice seriously for once.
That's a really good character animation.
Huh? Oh, yeah, you can't sense your bird out there? Oh, I get it. You're trying to weasel out of having to practice. Nice try, but you're not fooling me. Off you go! Okay, Link, go ahead. Just press and call your Loftwing.
This bird sure is taking a long time to get here.
Something's wrong. Hang in there, Link. I've got you.
That's a good dangle animation, too.
Flump, and the little feathers coming up.
But are you two all right?
Good job, Bluebird. I'm sorry, friend. I didn't mean to push you so hard. You didn't sprain your wing, did you?
Oh, this is very odd, Link. What could possibly have happened to your Loftwing? For a bird to ignore the call of its master, it's unheard of. And you still can't sense your bird nearby, eh, Link? Well, this is quite a problem, especially considering the wing ceremony is about to start.
Link, when you said you couldn't sense your Loftwing, I should have believed you. I'm sorry. I need to tend to my own Loftwing, so I'll catch up with you later. You'd better go on ahead and see if you can find where your bird has gone.
My, how did it get to be so late? If I recall correctly, this year Instructor Horwell is presiding over the ceremony. Link, you should go and explain the situation to him and see if he's willing to delay the race a little so that you can find your bird.
But, Father, you're the headmaster of the academy. If Lynx asks Instructor Horwell, he'll probably just come talk to you about it.
Quite true. As usual, you make an excellent point, my dear. Very well, I'll explain the situation to him myself. Link, run along and tell Instructor Horwell to come see me in my quarters.
Poor bird. Thanks for the assist, though. On release, I was not very fond of especially the way lips are rendered on these characters. Because they're like very explicitly rendered in a way that makes them look a little bit doll-like in some ways. Like it looks a little painted on. But I gotta say, like it works with the aesthetic of the rest of the game. Like it has this very sort of painterly, like you can see that in the textures if you look at the textures on this tree, for example. How you see these little splotches, and they have been kind of smudged out a little bit by whatever image compression they use to scale them up. And you can see it on the ground as well, but this is a painterly aesthetic, like it's almost like pointillism a little bit, or impressionism. Like, just in the way that these textures are constructed. Which is a really sensible thing to do when you're working on, like, the technical limitations of the Wii. Oh, there was no ground there.
Well, just that there. You can't always depend on knights like me to swoop in and save you.
Oh, cool. They justified it in the game. Okay. I thought maybe I could just jump down. Okay, I see there's a whole lot of no ground there at all. Okay, what was I saying? Right, when you're working with the technical limitations of the Wii, that's a sensible thing to do, like to choose an art style that explicitly relies on not rendering fine detail. Which is what expressionism is. It's like, or impressionism is it's the idea of very quickly looking at a scene, getting an impression, and jotting that down with as few paint strokes as possible, like just enough to sketch it out to render it, without spending a million years like detailing every single like vein on the leaf or whatever as you would so traditionally do. So that's a really good art style choice for the game. What do we have here?
Oh, don't men open doors for a lady anymore. How long am I supposed to stand here waiting for a little chivalry? Oh, it's you, Link. Say, you look all flustered. Did something happen? What? You can't find your Loftwing? Well, I don't know what to tell you. I've been here at school the whole time.
Another excellent deployment of noses and particular eyebrows makes her like you would never, like, unlike some anime character design, right? Where, like, if you take away the costume,
You could easily, like, one character could just be the other one, except for, like, maybe stuff like eye color. But here, like, you would never mistake this face for Zelda's face. Ever. Ever. Because the faces are designed to be recognizable.
Oh, what's wrong, Link? You're looking a little pale.
What? Your left wing is missing? How strange and troubling. Do you think you can find him? You're going to start looking for him now? But how will you make it back in time to fly in the ceremony? It looks like your participation on the ceremony hinges on whether or not you can find that bird on time. Excuse me. I see. So the headmaster summoned me. All right then. I'll go speak with him immediately. I still owe you for helping out earlier, so don't worry about the ceremony for now. You focus on finding your loft wing.
Good.
Hold up, Link. Hey, Link. Could you help me with something? All you have to do is dash and roll into the tree. Just like I've been doing. Dash, then when you're in front of the tree, bam, do a roll right into it. So come on, please.
Okay, so that's clicking the left control stick. Jeez.
Whoa! You did it! A sky's back beautiful. Wait up!
And 5 rupees. As always in the Zelda games, so much good character design everywhere. Like, every character is distinct. Every character has their own personality.
In all course, it sure was a pain while I was scratching and packing.
Of course it was. You thought a big crimson loftwing like that was gonna go down without a fight. But we got him, and I don't care how tough those birds are supposed to be, he's not getting out of that pen anytime soon, boys. Maybe I should voice him more like a mobster. Oh! Link, just how long have you been standing there? What's your problem anyway? Oh, wait, I got it. You had to talk about today's race. I can see it in those dopey eyes of yours. They're pleading. Oh, Groose, can you please find it in your heart to let me win today? Please. You're just desperate to win so you can get some alone time with Zelda up on the statue of the goddess at the end of the ceremony. Well, sorry, pal. Groose doesn't do charity for wimps. My advice, work hard and wish with all your heart you might even come in second. Say, come to think of it, how come I don't see your bird? Where's that scruffy pile of red feathers? I can't imagine what could have happened to him. You think his tiny brain got confused by all the clouds and got lost? Nice hair.
You lay off my dough right now or I'll flatten you. Everyone knows I've got the slickest pompadour in town. You know, we're all getting tired of how you never let anyone forget that you and Zelda go way back. You've been friends since you were kids, big deal. It doesn't change the fact that you'll float through life with your head in the clouds.
Is he cutting a promo right now?
Would you wake up, straighten up, and grow a backbone already? Dopes like you are dragging our honored academy through the mud.
And just who might you be talking about, Groose?
Oh, that's Zelda. Hey, it's just,
Don't even try it, Groose. You're picking on Link again, aren't you? He's a student at the academy like all of us. Why do you insist on bullying him around so much?
Yeah, I suppose,
You suppose? Suppose what?
I suppose you,
Do we have a little bit of a femdom kink there, Groose?
Forget it. I wasn't supposing anything, okay? Okay, we're out of here, boys. Later, Link. Hope you find your Boyd, or else you're gonna have to sit out today's race.
And again, look at his henchmen. Look, like, the distinctiveness, again, besides the obvious... How hard is it to take inspiration from The Legend of Zelda? Only the most, influential video game series of the last 50 years or whatever.
That could be a major setback towards knighthood, so find that bird. Get real used to the taste of failure. It's your special flavor.
I hate to say it, but I'm beginning to suspect that those blockheads had something to do with your Loftwing's disappearance.
What do you mean you hate to say it? They basically admitted it.
Link, those guys aren't going to help you find us find your bird, so we'd better start searching. I'll fly around Skyloft and see if I can spot any trace of your bird. Father said he'd talk to Instructor Horwell about delaying the start of the wing ceremony, so don't worry, we'll find your bird in time.
I like this version of Zelda. She's very proactive. I mean, eventually she's going to get turned into a damsel in distress, I'm sure, because Zeldas always do. But for now, hey, it's nice to see Zelda's sort of little... Okay, so I can't dash up a ladder. I just have to... Okay. Can I... Aha! I climb this ladder in the most... Absolutely the most dignified way possible.
What a thrill with darkness and silence through the night. What a thrill.
Keep forgetting I have to hold L to get the camera to rotate. I guess I'll get used to that.
What's up, Link? You sure seem to be in a hurry. What's this about your bird? Oh, that unusual crimson Loftwing? Have I seen him? I'm sorry, I haven't. Why did you look for him by the statue of the goddess? You'll have a good view of the whole town from way up there. The statue of the goddess is that huge statue in the north of Skyloft. You've been there, right? Head towards the place with the mark. You can't miss it.
Cool. Map tutorial. Thank you, lady. More good character design.
It's so distinct. Like, they're so...
Each and every one of them their own character. In every sense of the word. I love to see it. This is why I love Zelda games.
Hi, Link. This house belongs to Cookhill. Psst, by the way, that's me. I'm gonna go play with a special friend today. It's gonna be so much fun.
I just want to run around this place and talk to everyone. Like we're supposed to progress the story or whatever. Yeah, the bird can wait.
Look at this thing. Who knows how long this statue has been here? Yeah, it only has one eye. Poor thing. Yeah.
Again, the way the eyebrows are used, like the fact that he doesn't have any, for example, very distinct cheekbones. It's character design that uses the whole character. The whole character. All of it. Like the body shape. Like the way the character moves, the way the character poses, the way that the character's face is constructed. It uses the whole character. That's what matters. And not just like copy-paste the face or copy-paste the body type 14 billion times and put a different costume on it, which is like the most, to me, the most annoying kind of character design. Not, I catch myself wanting to say that it's bad character design, but it's not. Like, that's not how it works. It's not that it's good or bad character design as such, just that it's a type of character design that I don't enjoy at all. And I have some reasons for that, but it's not like there is no objective standard of art. There's no objective way to measure whether character design is good or bad. Much as I would like there to be one. But there isn't. So it is just like, it's character, like, this is the kind of character design I like. Hey, Link! Over here! I have some information about your Loftwing. Come over here.
Whee!
Hey, Link! I was just looking for you. I heard your Loftwing's gone missing, so I thought I'd join the search. And get this, when I asked Fledge what he knew, he started acting weird.
I'm so sorry, Link. I really wanted to tell you, but if Groose find out I told you...
It sounds like Groose forced him to keep quiet about it. Go on, tell him the truth.
Just a little while ago when I was cleaning the dining hall, Groose and his buddies came in.
They didn't notice I was there, and they started talking about their plan to hide your Loftwing. I wanted to warn you, Link, but just as I tried to sneak away, Gris and his gang grabbed me. They said that if I told you, they'd make sure I'd never be able to ride a bird again.
Sounds like Gruz and his buddies had a plan to capture your bird and hide him near a waterfall. Well, near a waterfall would mean... Well, quick, let's take a look at your map. That's it, right there. I think it means the waterfall marked here with an X. Thank you.
Forgive me, Link. I can't help being such a coward. I'm really sorry.
Yes, you can. You can actually help that. It's not easy. Fledge, it's not easy. Fledge, because he's a fletchling. You see, he's a chick. He's not ready to fly. Little name pun there for you. But you can help it. It's just that you have to be willing to suffer the consequences for making brave choices. And that is hard.
One more thing, Link. If you're going up to the waterfall, remember there's some dangerous things there. Creepy, crawly things. You'll need to carry a sword. I think I saw the Knight Commander going to the sparring hall a while ago. You should ask him if you can borrow one.
Okay. Let's have a look at this guy. Yeah. Broad nose, broad face, rounded. Solid war. Hey, it's Link. So, you still want to get in some sword practice even though today's the wing ceremony? I'm impressed. The sword is in the back room. Go on back there and get it. I'll be here for a while, so if there's anything you don't understand about handling a sword, go ahead and ask. I might want to do some practice with this because this is going to rely on the motion controls. You gotta practice swords. Students at the Knight Academy practice with these. Looks like it has a fairly sharp blade. Right. So, is it just, okay. Ah, so that's stab. I get it. Okay. Oh, that works. That's pretty easy, actually. Okay. That's right, Link. You really are a strong swordsman. Easy to teach, too. You make this instructor proud. Are you ready to try a spin attack? I can do that. Great. Now I'm going to surround you with logs. Use a spin attack to cut them all without moving from that spot. No, that's not the one. Okay, so it's quick left and right. How quick exactly? Oh, left, right, and left. Oh, okay. Good one. That sure looked like it felt good. Why don't you try a fatal blow to close out our session? Okay, target it. L, throw yourself. Side slash. Okay. Oh. That's the way. A fatal blow is also an effective move to use right after you use your shield or a well-placed spin attack to knock an enemy on their back. Oh, but monsters don't stay down for long, so you'll have to land that fatal blow quick before they get up. Okay, so you can do a spin attack vertically as well. That's pretty cool. Hey, Link. You can't take swords outside of the sparring hall. What do you think you're doing sneaking out with that? What? Your Loftwing is missing? You want to go look for it? Well, I guess I could make an exception just this once. But remember, Skyloft is a peaceful place. Only knights carry swords. So I don't want you to go swinging around like crazy out there. I don't want you to get in a ton of trouble over this, so here's the deal. Make sure you get plenty of practice on these logs first, and once you're outside with that sword, only use it when you absolutely have to. Got it? Will do, instructor. Ooh, spooky. Waterfall Cave. Beware blood-sucking monsters. No kids allowed. I should hope not. Okay. Alright, I'll figure this out. Aha. Yo! Gimme. More rupees. And some hearts as well, yeah. And that attack. Okay, so is that a dash up the hill kind of thing? Yes. Okay, Link, but would you like to climb? Thank you. Boss fights are going to be a hoot with this control system. That's 40 rupees. I'm getting rupees left and right here. I guess we'll save. Been a while since we did that. Right, let's go get our bird.
Link! Hey, Link, I was hoping to find you here. I heard you'd gone searching for your bird around the waterfall, so I thought I'd fly around and help you look. How's your search going? Any sign of your loftwing? Oh no. Well, let's not lose hope yet. There's a place up ahead that Groose and his gang are always hanging around. Maybe we'll find something there. Huh? Who's that? Who's calling for me? Oh, sorry, Link. I got distracted for a moment. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm sure that won't be important.
Look, there he is. No doubt about it. That's your loftwing, Link.
What a handsome fella. I love that they based them on shoe bills. The silliest looking bird. And yet they look kind of cool, don't they?
We should hurry, Link. Now that your loftwing is free, you should fly to the ceremony. But before you go, I have to ask you something. I heard this voice a few moments ago. Did you hear it too? It's been happening a lot lately. It's the strangest feeling. Almost like someone is calling out to me. Have you ever wondered what's beneath the clouds? Some say that it's empty, a barren place, or even that there's nothing at all down below. But I just have this feeling that they're wrong. Some of Father's old texts talk about a place called the Surface. The old tales describe a whole world under there, far more vast than Skyloft. The thing is, no one's ever been down there to see it, And our loft wings won't fly through the cloud barrier. But I can't help imagining the wild things that might be waiting below. Someday I want to see for myself. Oh, sorry, Link. We don't have time to talk. Let's get going. Look, your bird is waiting for you. Just leap off the edge and press down. Don't worry about falling. Your bird will catch you for sure this time.
Yeah.
Link, let's run your bird through the basics just to make sure he's not hurt. You can fly your bird in any direction. When it's headed upwards, it'll slowly lose speed. When you want to speed up, direct your bird upward to gain altitude, then drop into a fast dive. So again, gain some altitude and then dive to speed up. Those are the basics of getting your bird up to top speed. So, how's he handling? Do you think he's flying all right?
Oh, okay, so you can actually ascend properly with... rather than by pitching his nose up. Let's get up high. Like Icarus before us, we shall fly too close to the sun.
You can press go over basic controls again. Good. You can also charge, which is an attack. That also gives you a burst of speed, as well as slow down when you need to. Try all these moves and see how they feel. Right, but that's limited. Okay, so that's limited by stamina. Now what? Well, that's a huge relief. I don't know about you, Link, but your Loftwing looks like he's flying great. My father and the others are probably worried about your bird, so let's go give them the good news. Oh, your Loftwing really is amazing. Especially considering everything the poor guy's been through this morning. I'm gonna fly back and tell Father what happened.
Well, if it isn't Link. Word around the plaza is that you found that dumb bird of yours. Well, that's just great, because you and your dumb bird can't tell time. All the pre-race warm-ups me and the guys did were for nothing. Now I'm all stiff. We have been waiting forever for the race to start, and they delay it for you. I don't get it. The big flake gets special treatment. You're almost a man, and yet you still can't seem to go anywhere without Zelda. I bet you can't even decide what to have for lunch on your own, huh? And don't think I haven't noticed the smug looks. Ooh, Zelda and I are best friends. We go everywhere together. You think you're pretty suave, don't you? Well, don't you?
Bruce has been going on and on forever about how he's gonna be the one to be with Zelda. He's really got his pompadour in a ruffle about her.
I hate to break it to you, but today's the day I bust up this adorable little fantasy land you're living in. Zelda's playing the role of the goddess at today's ceremony, and I'm gonna be the one to claim that sailcloth. When I heard she made it herself, man, there was no way I was gonna let some scrawny clown snatch that prize from me. Oh yes, that sailcloth. Zelda's sailcloth would be mine. Oh man, I bet she was thinking about me when she was stitching it. Yep, I can see it now. First I win the big race, and then Zelda and I finish the ceremony together on the statue, just the two of us. It'll be our special moment alone. Nobody's stopping me and Zelda from having our moment. Oh, it's so real. I can see it. Oh yeah.
Gross! Psst, gross! Behind you! Right behind you!
What? Can't you two see I'm in the middle of, Yay!
Care to explain just what you meant by our special moment alone?
Yeah, nothing big really. It just Link. Yeah, I was just telling my buddy here how glad I was he found that big red bird of his. Boy, am I looking forward to a fair race. Yeah, anyhow, later, Zelda. Look for me during the race. I'll be the one pulling off all the dangerous moves.
That man is not a himbo, by the way. He's a jock.
Hey, gross, wait up!
Did you hear that guy? A fair race? Yeah, the chances of that happening are just about less than 0. Either way, don't let those fools get you down, Link. Just get out there and fly the best you can. I know you've got those guys beat, and deep down, I think you do too.
Let's just be confident, shall we?
Yeah! That's the spirit, Link. Trust me, you can win this.
The wing ceremony will now begin. Participating students, please assemble.
Looks like it's race time. Good luck, Link.
Wait, what? How? How are they leaving chemtrail? Well, not chemtrails, vapor trails. God, I've been poisoned by too many conspiracy videos on YouTube. Chemtrails are not real, by the way.
Hey! Your attention, please. At last, we are ready to begin the wing ceremony. I was beginning to worry that we'd have to proceed without Link, but luckily that is no longer a concern. I'm glad you could all make it. Before we start, I'll explain the rules for today's competition. I have attached a small statuette to this bird, who I will then release to the skies. On my signal, dash from the starting line and dive off the ledge. Once you are in the air, mount your loft wing. Remember to call your bird. Yes, I know. Whoever catches the bird and claims the statuette will be this year's champion. Those are the rules. Simple enough, I should think, but do you need to hear them again? Nope. Excellent. As you well know, today's champion will graduate to the next class, bringing him one step closer to knighthood. He'll also receive a gift from the young woman chosen to play the role of the goddess in this year's ritual. Today is a special day for many reasons, but it's also the 25th anniversary of our fine institution. To celebrate the occasion, today's champion shall also receive his gift high atop the statue of the goddess. I hear the young woman performing the role of the goddess this year has crafted the gift herself. And as you all well know, the role of the goddess this year will be performed by...
The lovely...
the lovely Zelda. Let's see your finest flying out there. Show me how hard you've been practicing. Also, I want to see good, clean flying. Anyone caught interfering with other riders will answer to me. That goes double for you, Groose. Hey! All right, gentlemen, line up. At my command, the competition will begin. Hey!
Okay. Okay, so they're basically toadying for him.
Hey, don't you know that this is my day to get all the glory?
His bird has the same stupid haircut that he does.
Yeah, you heard him. Let's see how you fly with egg on your face.
Okay, so you have to do that at least a few times then. How the hell are you possibly hitting me? You got the bird statuette. It proves your victory today. Wait till Zelda sees this.
Link!
My girl knows how to get what she wants.
Don't worry, I'm fine. Great flying, Link. Congratulations. Now we'd better get on with the ceremony.
Zelda, girl, get it. Get it, girl. Get it. Get you that himbo.
Link, hand me that bird statuette you grabbed in the race. I must offer it to the goddess.
It's a good melody.
Da-da-da-na-na-na-na. Great goddess, guiding light and protector of our people, grant us your blessing and mercy as I act in your stead during this ceremony. Valiant youth who grasped victory at the celebration of the bird folk, in accordance to the old ways, I now bestow the blessing of the goddess upon you. The blessing of the goddess drift down from the heavens aloft a sail, which I now pass on to you.
Link, would you have a little ceremony with it instead of like anime posing, you silly goose? Now you can jump from any height without fear of a painful landing. It smells nice. Oh, come on!
Link, quit goofing! This is supposed to be a sacred ritual, remember? You know, they say that the goddess gave the sailcloth to her chosen hero long ago. Of course, the one you're holding isn't the same one. I've been working hard to finish making the sailcloth in time to give it to today's champion. I'm really glad I got to give it to you, Link. Make sure you take good care of it, okay? Thanks for making it up here to do this with me today like you promised, Link. Now, we really should finish up this ritual. You do know what happens at the end, right?
Sort of.
I'm glad you're so well informed on the subject.
Get it, girl?
You have to jump off the statue. Look down. See that big round design on the courtyard below? To finish the ceremony, you need to drop down right into the center of it. Leap off the edge here right before you hit the ground. Press ZR to open your sailcloth. Just how brave are you? If you were really fearless, you'd wait until the last second to use your sailcloth. So, ready to jump?
Like that?
That was perfect! You're amazing, Link.
Get it, girl? Get you that himbo? Quick, before you get kidnapped by something.
You know, Link, seeing as how you won today, and with the weather being so nice,
Look at that idiot himbo.
you think maybe I'd like to, you know, go fly around the clouds together?
Yeah!
Link! Hey, Link! Today was amazing. Watching you win the race and performing the ritual together. I'll always remember this. It really was wonderful. Man, the character animation is so good. You know, Link, there's something I've been meaning to talk to you about.
Oh, God. The timing of these fated disasters. What's that? Something you shouldn't be flying towards, at the very least.
What's going on? Link!
Link? Oh, would that be... Ah, right, that would be... Yes.
I am waiting for you. The time has come for you to awaken. You are vital to a mission of great importance.
Should I give her like a GLaDOS voice?
Link.
Well, that's not good. Ah, you're awake. When your Loftwing carried you back, you were limp and unconscious. I feared the worst. Fortunately, you don't appear to have any serious injuries. For that much, we can be grateful. But, Link, where's Zelda? She was with you, was she not? What's happened to my daughter? That's really good camera framing as well. Man, this game is really well directed. A black tornado, you say? That was no ordinary storm. Is Zelda gonna be damseled for the rest of the game? I hope not. You must not push yourself. You're still recovering. Tell me, when you saw Zelda today, did anything about her seem off? I see. She was talking about the surface then. And you've been having dreams about a great mission. How interesting. I'm sorry, I was lost in thought there for a moment. It's all very strange, but I doubt there's much of a connection between these things.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Connection? Ha! What would you think such a thing? That doesn't happen in Zelda games.
I'm concerned for Zelda, but so long as she's with her Loftwing, I'm sure she'll be fine. Either way, daybreak has yet to arrive. It would be very difficult to spot one girl and her bird in the dark of night. It would also be very dangerous.
Captain Stoic there. Ancestor of all the kings of Hyrule, I guess.
Rest now, Link. Zelda's gonna be fine. She's out there, alive. I know it. The mental fortitude it takes to say something like that when your daughter's missing. And that, I think, is going to be where we cut the first episode of Skyward Sword. So, if you've enjoyed hanging out in the world of Skyloft with me, messing around in the clouds, having fun, and also getting the cute girl who likes us kidnapped by a tornado, then you can hit the like, comment, and subscribe buttons down below. I have a Patreon, a merchandise store, and a tip jar, and memberships are available on this channel, which will give you early access to videos as I upload them. Otherwise, you'll have to wait for me to release them on schedule. Those monetization things help me pay for, well, my rent, and also for the editor, who helps me with some of the videos on this channel. So if you want to help me out with that, you can. And if you don't want to, you absolutely do not have to. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to wear a mask, wash your hands, take the vaccine when you can. I've gotten my first dose finally. And try to act with solidarity towards those who are working to make the world a better place.